just gonna wait here for chat, but also to check if that stupid system also brings up again the freaking members only live stream for no reason, because I don't even have it enabled. So let me check that before we actually begin. I got the weapons crafted. I unfortunately do not have enough Poxolite for the builds, and yep, there it is. Let me disable that. How do I cancel it? Why is the cancel button not there? Oh, wait, I think it was up there. Yeah. I figured there's a cancel button now. I just have to click somewhere. So, over on the top where it says, like, right below top chat. The problem is that shouldn't even be beginning in the first place. It makes no sense, but there's literally no option to disable it that I can see. And I couldn't find anything on YouTube. I legit don't even have memberships unlocked on this channel, much less enabled. Like, and also, even if I had, this is still a small channel. Like, why would I have members only chat? Unless it was like some kind of like huge chat with a whole bunch of people talking that I couldn't keep up with. And it was just like, you know, kind of like everywhere and I couldn't even read. Like, yeah, that kind of makes sense. I kind of get those creators. But like, anything besides that, I would never enable that. So, it's freaking stupid. But anyway, YouTube brand is over. Let me get everything else ready. Also, I got my coffee just now. I haven't drank it yet, though. So, if I pause, that's probably why. I've been getting most of my Poxolite from here, as well as Ancient Spheres. But unfortunately, Oldie Water does have to be manually grinded for, so we might need to go out and grind that, because I could technically stream another day, but I'm freaking tired of not having time, so I just said, you know what? Yeah, I'm tired. I'm just gonna use coffee. That doesn't help me not sleep, but it does help me with mental tiredness, just for a moment. I might have to go get another coffee in like, I don't know, an hour. If I feel a need to, I will get another coffee. I don't even care anymore. But yeah. Alright, let's go downstairs. I have my weapons there. I already crafted the weapons and some ammo. I'm not sure how long it's gonna last. That depends on. Also, yes, you see this? I need more of them. I want to have one on every base. You can only assign one per base, and they just circle around the base. So it doesn't clip to the things because it's just circling around the base. That's all they do. And if there's a raid, they'll provide air support. But I have raids disabled because I was gonna AFK, and in that place right there, that's my breeding base. Like, it's made out of wood. There's unfortunately no option to disable fire spread. There really should be. I think I did check back on release. It hasn't been updated yet. Because I mean, it's ridiculous how any raid can just burn down your entire base in like minutes, maybe even like less than a minute. So yeah, I don't want to risk it. I had disabled raids, but I heard raid rewards are actually good now, 'cause I saw a screenshot of a person getting 200 dog coins from a raid. So I might have to re-enable it, but that means I would have to abandon this base. And I know there's a timer now, so the only other option is like, maybe I could just never AFK here. But I'm not ready to abandon this base yet. Oh yeah, good thing I came into this base, because I did save my eggs to hatch during the next stream. My mutated eggs. So let me put those, because that's going to take like 8 minutes. Let me put those in the hatchery so we can have them ready to go in like 10 minutes, if I remember. But yeah, and while I'm using this base, I'd rather not have that raids here. I do know that they got reworked, and now there's like a timer. I don't know how long the timer is, and you can talk to an NPC. I don't know if you have to pay something to the NPC or not, but I mean, we should have enough resources anyways to cancel the raid. And if you don't, the raid comes anyways. Which means, as long as I don't AFK in this base, I think the raids can only happen in the base you're on, right? I hope. I don't know if they change that. I will also have to check that before I enable it. Then as long as I don't AFK here, this base wouldn't get burned down. But I'm just gonna wait. At least until I get the new breeding thingy. Ancient hatchery, because that would also remove the need to probably have this base right here. So then I guess once this is done for something else, and I don't need this base as much, then I'll probably re-enable that. I will keep the building, probably finish it, because I have actually not finished it technically. Like, look at there's no pillar here. This looks ugly as heck. I need to probably do that at some point. Same for my main base, isn't it? There's floating stairs, right? Yeah, they're still there. I should probably remove the floating stairs. Why do I never finish things? It's a common thing I notice in this kind of games. Same for modern Minecraft. Have you looked at my ATM 10 world? It's kind of funny. Alright. At least that's out of the way. Now, this kind of looks ugly because I had these under the stairs, kind of hidden away. Yeah, I'll deal with that another time. Alright, yeah, back to weapons. Right here. Alright, so I don't have that much ammo, but at least enough I know for trying it out. And depending on the fire rate, we'll see how long I can use them for. Also, I got the wing pack as well. Just like the new jetpack. And the wing cells. So they're basically, they let you fly instead of gliding. I think you can still use a glider even if you don't have wing cells. I actually want to test that first, so let me remove the wing cells out of my inventory. And for weapons, we got all these. I kind of don't want to try that yet. That's for relics, so we gotta craft stuff. Yeah, I also got these awakening crystals that I want to use. I don't use them directly on the pal, but I want to see like how big is the stat upgrades. Also a drone launcher, lightweight, ancient armor. Right, so firstly this. It's better than the other one in terms of carrying capacity. So let's see, defense is gonna be 1584 and my 3100. Okay, so the other one got me to 2900. This one gets me to 3100, so that's good. Alright. The wing pack. Now without saying, how much? Oh. Why did that thing not work as a glider? Does it not work as a glider? Okay, so basically you need wing cells, otherwise you can't even glide. And that requires mystical wood, which is a resource you cannot automate. We got something else to test today. Because there is something that could help me farm wood. Oh, wait, did I pick up every weapon? I was already moving away. Yes, I thought there was one more, the beam launcher. Is there any others? Right. Gumas. Gumas' partner skill. I was looking at a video today and there was that tip. Reduces wood stuff in the inventory, and I think I saw 40%. I don't know if that one was fully condensed or not. But how much is 40% exactly? We gotta test that. So where's the Gumas? I don't think I have a fully condensed Gumas to test, like the maximum thing. Oh, I do. Perfect. It is by... Wait, what? Was it? No, oh, sorry, it wasn't a Gumas. It was the... If I see the image, I'll know what it is. It wasn't Gumas. It was something else. I might not even have the PAL here. Hold on, let me look into Palpedia. If I see what it is, I'll know the name. It is a Gumas. Oh yeah, because I was looking at the Doomwood. It is a Gumas. Okay. For some reason, my mind was associating Doomwood with Gumas. Do I not have it? I don't think I do. Maybe on this. Yep. But I certainly don't have it condensed. It is 40%. Okay. Now grab a whole bunch of wood. Say hardwood. I don't know. Like 700. It's like all of a sudden I'm already over encumbered. 4,700. So if I take a Dumas, does not stack? So that's unfortunate. Then that is 3,300. Okay, that's 1,400 less. It's pretty significant. And they should go up like with upgrades, right? Do I have dot coins? Not enough. No, I need 50. Okay, it's worth upgrading at least. I'm gonna get one of those goo monsters for later. Not on stream though, but because I'm gonna have to farm a whole bunch of either dog coins or goo monsters itself. All right, let me get the hardwood back on the system. Oh! I got the wing cells. Hold on, let me see. Okay, so how do I click space? How do you fly? Oh, rise is S. What? Oh, it's like inverted controls, kinda. Yeah, inverted controls with the flying up and down. Okay, but it appears that it does not let you fly indefinitely. Also, I need to stop clicking space because that's what's disabling that. You can pick up momentum though, but if you fly up too much without picking up momentum, you're gonna slow down. Okay. Oh yeah, another thing, I built a bridge over here. And I wonder if you can color it. I like to color it white. Maybe? I want to color it this white, I don't know. Maybe gray would be better. Can you only copy these colors? Edit palette? Yeah, that is not white, hold up. This is white. Oh wait, do I have to click OK? Yes. So this was MC kind of like Phalo quit. I don't know, I might change that later. It does give it a like more modern vibe. I was supposed to be testing out, yeah. Let me just start with this, let me just finish it. Can I do it from far? Ooh, okay, not that far, but far enough. Can I spam it? I can. Alright, that is everything. Do I prefer how it looks? I think I do. I could try like gray between the rocks and stuff. That's for another time. Let's test the weapons. And I think because another thing I wanted to see is the new rework for the okay, I might not use the wing pack for long because I keep gliding on accident and it throws me quite far away. So I might just go back to the old glider. But yeah, the new thingies. Sanctuaries, that was the name. Let's start with that. But yeah, we're gonna go to these sanctuaries. Oh yeah, did they update the because it's in this direction that we always usually go to, the bounty stuff, or is it the same? Okay, there's 3 new hats. Don't really care about that. Ripe starfruit, what's this? Oh, it doesn't let me view it unless I have successful enough bounty tokens. That's new though. I do gotta check. Oh, there's also new abilities here. Vanguard and Stronghold Strategist. That is so good. Wellness Watcher, that's a new one. So you no longer have to actually breed pals, like try to get passives randomly for Vanguard and Stronghold Strategist. Those are 2 very important for some pals. I remember trying to get them on the Wpns, which I didn't even finish building the team because I kind of beat the one I was farming for, Celine hard mode. I beat it without it, so I didn't need the Chilla team anymore. So I kind of just stopped. But I might continue it if I need, or if I feel like it. Do I still have my glider in my inventory? I don't want to use the wing pack. And I can always just fly on Jet Dragon. I don't think there's any reason to use it. I keep basically using the glider on accident because I kind of sometimes like spam double click for no reason when I'm walking. It means spacebar, double spacebar. So I keep activating on accident. Belt armor schematic 3, is that legendary? No. That is like a very early game weapon. So can I just walk in, or do I gotta disable this somehow? Do I just walk in? I do just walk in. Alright. Let's see. So you could fly above or below. I heard there's drones. That shoot you if you get caught. And there's like some kind of red thingies that you can step on. That's all I know. I kind of want to see like are the drones actually dangerous for my level, or are they fine? Well, let's do the other things on this map before I try that. What is this? Resource? Like, do I apply the multi-cutter? Ancient bark. What? Bark tree has lived for many years and extremely real estate bark of existence of balance vitality. So new resources? Interesting. Yeah. Is there more? Is that new pal? No, that's just banking. That's new animations. I don't remember you walking like that. So these trees made out of ancient bark? Probably not, seeing the other one is glowing. Yeah, no, just this one. This one is glowing. Okay, we probably can't bring it much home since my inventory is nearly full already. Oh, that's just a plant. There's also a Griswold boss further in. I would like to check that. So Algroves can be caught here. Income schematic, Belenoir slab, okay. There is more ancient parks. Just want to make sure my inventory doesn't end up full. Okay, that's all. I'm not gonna gather more. Do want to try to get this on 5. So that's the last one. Mimo effigy. Oh, there it is. Level 30 boss. Alright, that is the last of the first one. Are there drones around? I kind of want to see the drones. Especially the level 30 ones, because I mean, they sound weak, right? So where are the drones? Are they only on later areas? I don't see any drones. I thought there were drones. Maybe they're not on the first one, I don't know. Oh, ooh, look at that, there's a drone. So the drones emit the red light thingies. Hi. Troll drone, level 80! I don't know if we should mess with this. But alright, boss fight time. Okay, this might actually be harder than the final boss. It's level 80, it has 900,000 HP. It's just shredding through my shield, and my jet dragon is actually on half HP now. I should not have done this. Can I run? Bye. That is actually dangerous. It is defeatable. Like, it has an HP bar and, you know, a reasonable number, but it does so much damage, and yeah, it's so tanky as well. So yeah, don't get caught by the drones. You can beat them, but you're probably not going to unless you're like really strong. I'm assuming it's the same level 80 drone for every area. That area only seemed to have one, at least that I saw. I wonder if the later areas have more than one. So this one has Astagon. There is a waypoint, 2 waypoints here that I have not unlocked. 3 of them. So I'm actually just gonna circle around the island and get all 3 of those. And then head to the Astagon at the map. On the sanctuary. Ooh, supply drop. We like those. Actually, no, I gotta go back to base. The wood. Mythical bark. Those take up too much space. Plus the supply drop we're about to pick up. To be honest, the only thing I need from here is that. I already have my stats maxed out, so. What is that? Oh, just a firing Nox. Alright. Alright, so we got Ancient Park in here. It just dawned upon me that we've literally not tried any weapon. Hold up, let me put my weapons out of my inventory. So the beam scatter and the plasma rifle. Start with those two. Is the ancient bark on every area, or is every area gonna have its own material? I guess we're about to find out very soon. Is that an effigy? Yes. Oh, that's a new one. I don't think I've gotten any pink gold effigies that I remember. Is this area new? Like changed? I don't remember any area in the game looking like this. I don't know. Okay, we gotta go to that tower. Oopsies, the freaking lag spikes. Oh, that one's different. Oh wait, no, I remember this one now. Defense pendants. So I can craft those now. That's nice. So yeah, the next one's on the mountain already. That's another effigy. And the next one's inside the ancient base thingy. And that is the last one before we go to the sanctuary. But wait a second, there's a tower over there. Ring of Trust. What does that do? I'm gonna look into that one. That sounds interesting. Alright, get the thingy. Also, there's the boss thingy with a bounty. So I'll pick up the bounty as well. Also the Nocklum. Okay, could have caught that one, but shot too fast. Now, here is the criminal of the worst order. It is the most horrifying criminal that committed the most unspeakable crimes of putting pineapple on a pizza. Yes, that is actually the lore. If you speak to an NPC, you'll describe like 3 criminals of the area. And yeah, this one is just like putting pineapple on a pizza, ruining culture. It's just like through there was like a bulk human collector or something on the other area. This one's just like, yeah, you put pineapple on a pizza, like that is he's gotta go. Okay, I already see one drone right off the start, so maybe there's more. I don't have 5 keytunes, it looks like, so I shall be getting a few of them. Also, the area looks cooler. Yeah, there's already 2 drones. Is that new pal? I don't know, but I'll just throw a sphere, and if I need it, I need it. I do need 2 seers. Also, yes, I have the homing module, that's why they're going so far. In a straight line. Wait, did I need that one? I don't remember. I guess I'll just get it. I did not. Okay. That seems to be it. There must be some kind of cave entrance in here for the boss fight. Yep, there it is. And here is the Astagon, which I'm pretty sure I don't need. So is that any theme? I think it is. Did it drop anything good? Precious Dragonstone, don't need those. Well, to be fair, I do need money because they changed the ways to grind money, and now I can't get as much, so might need that. Try to get a few more Soothsayers and the old thingy, the kittens. Ooh, that was close. Wait a second, I don't need that pal. I accidentally caught it again. Ooh, I need those predator cores, sir, or miss, or I don't know, person. How do you pronounce like the MX kind of? You know, one thing that's used as like a neutral version of Mr. and Miss. Like I know how it's written, but I don't know how to pronounce it. I gotta go look that up eventually. Cause I do want to know. What is it? My plane is very full. Where did it go? I did get an armor uncommon schematic, but I don't know where it went. I don't need normal pulse here. I don't need bones. I have a whole bunch of those. Let me start my inventory, and maybe because I have my inventory full I didn't collect it? What? Well, to be fair, I think it was an old armor, so not like it matters anyways. Let's go. One more last look for keychains and Soothsayers. How many did I need? Oh, no, that's the last one. Ooh, that was close. I think since we're flying a little bit above, it's harder for them to spot us. We don't need that. What is this? That is a new pal. Majax. I'll look it up in the pal PD in a bit. Is that the last one? Yes, that is the last one. We can go. There is a new pal, but again, I'll come back later. Alright, let me just get out so that we know they can't get us. And let me check that new pal. Interesting. That looks pretty cool. I like the flames on the tails. I mean, basically everything. While in a party, when the player attacks an enemy, if burn the enemy, creates the flames around itself, dealing continuous damage equal to 50% of the player's attack damage to enemies that come into contact with them. Does not stack. Okay. Alright, up next, we are gonna check out, okay, I thought that was a new island for a second. The next sanctuary. Wait! I didn't test the weapon. Oh my freaking god. Whatever, the next one. I mean, at least it will be higher leveled. That's the second time I forgot to test the weapon. Tower. Also, yes, unfinished project number 5000. But to be honest, I never expected to finish this because I knew from the start, like, you know what, let's see how far I get. because it was supposed to be the entire island. But you know what? I've gotten a decent amount, so it's nice passing by and looking at here. Maybe I'll continue one day if I feel like it. Inventory full. Hold up, might need that. Ring of water resistance schematic. What do I throw away? Bones, sure. Oh, it's stuck over there. Alright, first back to base because I got my inventory full. I should probably clear that up. Yeah, we didn't find any materials on that one, so maybe it's only the mythical, not the mythical, the ancient bark. Still too much stuff. Gonna throw a bunch of that in there. And also, I don't need that. We could use the awakening stones. So we don't have a dragon one, but we do have a ground one. And we have, what is the other one? Dark. So we could get it on either Dark Shadow or Thessalian Noct. Evil Sake Tenma. So we'll do that. And I'm gonna compare, so let's compare just HP and attack. So 14,500 and 3,151. And I will use that, the ground one. Now it's awakened. Okay. As it's in power unlocked. Now it is 15,000 and 3,400. Okay, I mean it is a normal buff, but is there anything else besides that? Okay, so this thing is a little slightly golden if you look here. Right besides the level. Oh wait, no, sorry, 15,700. It was, I forget the HP is like has to regen before it reaches the new cap. Okay, you know what, that's pretty decent. But it's also nothing crazy. Unless there's any other thing that you get. But you know, it is a further upgrade, so there is no reason not to use it. Let's do that. The dark one on Evil Sake Tenma. Also, it has that nice glow around it. 20,000 HP, that is crazy, damn. So 4,500 attack. Some of these are broken. Alright. I do want to get dragon ones, but I think I still need more, right? Let me check. Like dragon, you need 50. Oh wait. Oh, we can already craft that one. Yeah, we'll get back to that in a bit. Let me test the weapons. This time I am not forgetting. All right, weapon. I'm gonna spam this, right? Like say this repeatedly, so I don't forget. There's just 3 of them, right? Yeah. Weapons, weapons, right? Weapons, weapons. Weapons, weapons. Yeah, weapons. New weapons. No, beam weapons, futuristic weapons. No, weapons, weapons, yeah, weapons. I am holding one of the new weapons, the beam scatter. Yes, weapons, 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 weapons. Yeah, weapons, 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 weapons. Yeah, new weapons, beam scatters, beams, laser beams. Beams. Okay, there we go. Now I can. I'm not forgetting. Oh, this looks pretty though. Alright, where is it, pals? That's a new one. That's like a shotgun. Alright. Let me get closer up to one. See how much damage it does. Wait, how fast is it? It's kind of honestly. We're doing like level like. These are level 50 pals. See the plasma rifle. So the beam scatter, kinda honestly. Plasma rifle. Okay, now that sounds strong. Let's test it on Jet Dragon. Sorry, not Jet Dragon. Wait. I do want to catch the knock them. So all 57 knockman. And it is pretty fast as well, so this one is worth it. No, where would it be? Inside that big dome, okay. Alright, here we go. Yeah, this thing is pretty good. But, wait, no, actually, this thing is just gonna kill it if I do that. We also want to test other weapons, so let's do that. This is the beam launcher, the last weapon you ever unlock. That is at a max level, level 79. Wait, that's it? Oh wait, you can shoot multiple though. Okay, hold on. Oh, okay, that can be powerful. Because you can spam a few. But you have to click fast. I think I might still prefer the plasma rifle. What about the drone launcher? It has no ammo, so what does it do? 7. Wait, so this is like... Okay, so I can use that. And then switch weapons, and it will do damage over time. Alright. So I would do that and then switch to plasma rifle. Something like that. And it has no ammo, so that is really nice. Also, it looks cool as heck. Any other weapon? I think that's all, right? Yeah. I need the higher rarities, but I think the one I like the most is the plasma rifle, so I'd probably invest in that. The issue is the ammo is expensive. Oh wait, that is cool. The drones are flying beside me. Look at that. Do they disappear? Wait, so like, if I do one attack on that, yeah, the drones are just gonna go at it. That is cool. I think especially for the aesthetics, I just gotta keep this weapon around, because look at that. And then you can just spin around. Reminds me of Sage from Final Fantasy XIV. Alright. Except it doesn't shoot beams, it's kind of like physical drones. And I love the little animation, like when you turn around, of them like kind of flying, basically. It's like particles from a jet. Alright. Here we got one of these. I didn't even do anything. I think they just aggroed, so the drones went at it. Alright. I wonder if the... how long do they stay for? Like, if this thing starts getting triggered by me, which it does, the drones are gonna go at it. Wait, I don't think it does. It's just challenging me, but it's not aggressive. But for aggressive pals, I don't know if this one is aggressive. Nope, doesn't sound like it. For aggressive pals, I think the drones will just attack if they aggro you. Oh, wait, that's a new pal. So if you know, let's go up to Whisper, the Mountie. And when he attacks me, the drones are gonna go at it. Go on. And he's dead. Damn, okay. I love the drones, honestly. Alright, let's go home. We gotta test the text as well. Alright, what do I need to craft a relic recycler? Is it in production? Yeah. I need... Wow, I only have one pox lighting it. Okay, we are gonna have to farm a little bit, I think. So let me go up in here. The one thing I want to do, though, is get my Dragon Awakening... Awakening thing. Oh, I don't have World Tree Holy Water. Bro, that is always the problem with everything. Alright. We just gotta go farm right now. We're getting World Tree Holy Water. And for that, why is that glowing? Oh, so I'm gonna sell a 0 attack. Okay. So to farm World Tree Holy Water, we just gotta go around and beat random opponents in the World Tree. I do hope they add a more... I wouldn't say easier, but at least less boring way to farm World Tree Holy Water, because you need so much of it in the endgame. I mean, at some point I'm not going to need it anymore, but for most of the endgame progression, you are going to need a lot of it. Actually, no, I am going to need it, right? Because all the endgame ammo, although you can buy it from shop, requires Paloxite, and to get Paloxite, though I heard you can get World Tree passives that you don't need to use World Tree Holy Water to gather Poxolite. Also, you got the expeditions. That you have a 100 stat on HP, sir. I gotta catch you. You still needed to get... You see that? That, my friend, is 200 dog coins. Thank you. Those are actually so OP now. I only wish there was... Maybe there is, actually, a way to, like, farm them more efficiently, because I just randomly come across them, and they seem kind of rare. I wonder if there's, like, set spawn points that they show up in, because if there are, I would totally, like, make a farm route for that, and just go around killing Mimox, because they give so much stuff. So, yeah. But yeah, killing random enemies, right. There is probably a better way to do this, like at least increasing the pal drop, but... Also, I got a lucky Starion Primo today morning. Wait, I need the Radiant Gems. Wait. Yeah, we also want to gather ancient relics. What is that? World Tree of the Water, okay. Okay, that one is a dropping of the water. Oh, he drowned, okay. That. Alright, now we'll head up. How much World Tree Holy Water do I have right now? 33. That is not enough. We're gonna need more. I'd like to farm at least like 110. 100 for tech stuff and 10 for the to craft the Dragon Awakening gem. Glistening Ancient Relic. I think that's the legendary one. Is it not? Yeah, it is. Nice. Dormant Ancient Relic. Let me make some more space up in my inventory. Alright, I believe if I keep going up here, we're gonna come across the Elixir Noct as well. So those are 2 bosses. For the World Tree Holy Water, but I'm gonna need, yes, more Ancient Relics. I'm gonna make sure I gather those. I don't need the small pal souls. I am, however, gonna need those electric radiant gems, thank you. Wait, those are a pretty large amount of small pulses though. I'm gonna gather those. Might as well. Like 20 already. Ooh, an awakened pal. Yes, you can find these randomly out in the wild. I found a few already. And he died. You know, gotta be careful with the drones. The drones do have that issue because they keep attacking. Like they don't. I didn't realize they dropped so many radiant gems. Damn, 29. Okay. So farming awakened pals. So I mean, it's kind of by chance. Wow, 71 relics. You know, the actually might be worth looking out for these. Damn. All right. Can he slay them for double rewards? That is another question. Okay, you know, the Celine decided to aggro me, so the drones just literally went ahead and killed her. Don't need sapphires. Right. World Tree Holy Water. Wait a second, what are you dropping? Emeralds? Okay. I'd like to get this egg, and I'm kind of curious what it does. You don't need this. Inventory full. Hold on. What does it have? Okay. I only needed the World Tree Holy Water. Which do we have? 47. What do I need for this? A watering? Do I have any power with watering? No. Actually, the drones are helpful to finish off a pal when my ability doesn't do enough. Ooh, me marking the distance. Wait, that is actually pretty powerful in some cases. Like, damn, let's just straight up annihilate to them. With one shot. Okay. Maybe it depends on the opponent, because I feel like that did more damage than the plasma rifle now. Another. Let's go. Wait, did you live? He survived. He survived. Oh my god, that scared me. Okay. You are not running away with all those dog coins. Thank you. Celine, don't try to aggro me. Thanks for the holy water, maybe? Yes. Same for you. Thanks for your worldly water. Yeah, that did a lot more damage now for some reason. Dark Radiant Gems, yes, I will be getting those, thank you. What are we throwing away? I don't know. The bounties? I mean, I kinda want them. But yes, okay, yeah, this. Alright, I think that's enough for now. Let's go back. Alright, so to start, my inventory full. Also, let me make sure these ones also get excluded from that. Okay, so we're gonna want 50 Palworld. So let's do that. But you're gonna want to sleep, so the pals actually work. Now we want to go up to the 4th floor, 3rd floor, and craft a Dragon Awakening gem. And that is going to be for my Jet Dragon. Waiting for Lylene knocked. So HP 16,500, attack 3,900, and the defense around 2,200. And now we got cool golden glow and 7,600, 4,200, and 2,700. Wait, that was a plus 500 buff on both. Okay. On defense, I think the attack was only like 300. Bonus from awakening under 31. I feel like that was more. Is it because the percentage kind of added up or what? But yeah, awaken Jet Dragon. Nice. Yeah. Turn fire damage up, XL. Right, now I want to get the Relic Recycler, which I need the Palworld that's literally being crafted at the moment. Okay, it is gonna be cool to like fly up with this golden glow, not gonna lie. But it might get old after a while, but still, that's okay. I'm gonna want like 9 more. And what do I need for Relic Recycler? Is it just any work? And it requires power. Four more. Alright. So the ancient relic recycler, I'm gonna actually put it right here. Alignment. Okay, I can't do the alignment, but that's okay. I'll just place it here. Okay, that takes a lot of time. Where is everyone else? Oh, they're coming. Wait a second. Do I not have the yes, accessory that raises work speed? That is better. So I know from the relics you can get the disposable implants, but it says materials, so is there anything else you can get from here? Like, I don't know, maybe mythical wood? That would be nice. Because, again, that's another one of the resources I can't seem to automate. But maybe even other materials, like, I don't know, the books? Or is it just disposable passives? Oh, I do want to find out. Let them finish while I go get the relics. Because we do have a lot of them. So the relics, we got, wow, that is quite a lot actually. 800 of those, 234 common, uncommon, I mean 71. I wonder if the common ones are still useful, or are they always going to give bad things? Because if there's still a chance they can give some good stuff, then having 800 is probably good, right? But I guess we're about to find out. Alright, so let us start with just like 25 of the common ones. So you place them here. What about that? Can we make relics and other items off? What do you mean off? Alright, I'm gonna go to my pal station thingy. And I do have this level 9 Celine. I'm gonna assign it to the relic recycler. Can't seem to find. Hello? There it is. So is it gonna start working when it arrives here? The power is online. I don't know why it says off. Does it just mean it isn't working at the moment because no one's there? Or what? Are you coming, Celine? Yes. Okay. Is it gonna work the moment she gets here? No. What? Oh, power. I gotta re-enable it manually. Okay, for the common ones at least it's pretty fast. And what am I getting? So, acquire. Oh, yes! Mythical wood and Palxolite. Okay. And you got the awakening. Okay, so even the common ones are pretty useful because you can get mythical wood out of that. You still can't get world truly water though, so that is gonna be a pain to farm, but at least we can get the other resources. That is really nice. So having 800 of them probably means I never have to worry about Palxolite again, huh? I gotta turn it on afterwards. And like, let's just see how much 700. Ooh, yes, you can get disposable implants out of that. Let's just see out Swift and Master Fasting how much 700 of those gives you. I'm just gonna let it work. In the meantime, let me go over to the mutated eggs. We can go look, see, and how much 10 of them, how many different pulses are gonna give me. Kinda curious. So we saw 2 of them so far. It was the AG drawn and the one with the blue fire wings. The AG drawn, I have it on my team actually. So now what about 10 of them? Okay, that was mildly disappointing. At least in terms of the pals, because it's literally everything I've already seen. But I mean, let's look at the passives because they sound good, right? Okay, so first of all, already babysitter. I had heard of this being useful for breeding when I looked up a guide. That's nice. Vampiric. Art of the Immovable King. Idiosyncratic. We'd seen this. Like, I think it's one of my pals that has it. Legend. Heavily armored. That's a new one. What does that do? Immune to explosion damage. Okay. Eternal Engine. There's light-footed. Mounted jump count. What? Oh, like the physical, like the ones that can jump. It's kind of useful on a flying mount, but that could be nice on, I don't know, the new Hartalis mount, I think. Okay. Sky Marcher. What? Sky Marcher. Mounted jump count. Okay, so it's basically a better version of that. Demon God. Yeah, that's an old ability. Okay. The abilities are pretty OP. I think that's all the ones that we hadn't seen, yeah. I mean, it is good passives, honestly. to use Jet Dragon. Alright, let's see. Is this still working? Yeah. How many of it do you have so far? Well, okay, it's still gonna take a while. So let's see. Like, we've already gotten through like around 300 nearly. Okay, you know, that's good already. Also, because we can get star fruits out of this and live fruits. Oh, bro, these are OP to farm. Kinship peaches. Yeah, so ancient armor, rare. Disposable influence, vampiric, swift, master of fasting, double-edged. What else? New one. World trees bounty. King of the waves. Bro, this is OP. What the heck? They are disposable though. Master of fasting. Remarkable craftsmanship on a ship on an implant. Okay. We can get star fruits as well. I wonder if we get the 4-star out of this. A lot of wood. My inventory is full already. Hold up. That from just the common ones. I wonder what about the rare ones? Because if the common ones can give that, maybe it's just like higher chances. It might not exactly be better in terms of like the maximum rewards, but more like the rewards are more likely to give better stuff anyways. I'm gonna need something to store my implants, to be honest. Let's place an exolite chest or something. Near the recycler probably. I'll place it here. So yeah, we'll place those there, as well as the schematics we get. Alright, let's see so far. More implants. So skill fruit. Hermits. I don't think I've seen that one. Art of Immovable King. Swift. Wait, that's an uncommon one. Plasma rifle. I do want to use plasma rifles. Eternal engine. More. Oh yes, we can get the the different handbooks. That is so nice. That is a 2-star starfruit. The one. So we can already power up a pal to 3 stars just out of these relics. That is crazy. 1,400 palxolite. Look at all these fruits. Oh, bro, this is good loot. That's a 4-star. They can drop out of this. 4-star star fruits. Yeah, this is absolutely like the endgame farming. All right. You can even get the schematics out of this, like LLO. Right. I mean, there's so much stuff. Take all, and for those that I can't store elsewhere, I'll just store them elsewhere like this. Take all again. Store them all somewhere else. And take these 3. None of these are exactly good. I think I have some of these even. Yeah, I have all of them. Alright, so now 234 uncommon relics. They took a little bit longer. Let's see what they gave you right off the start. Similar rewards. I'm assuming it's just like you have a higher chance of getting the better ones. Like the large stamina loaders, I don't think we got that. I think we're getting the small ones, right? Yeah, I believe we were getting the small ones. Also, we weren't getting XL or large handbooks. Do we get those now? The EXP books. Yeah, we keep getting these large ones. There's that dark laser is a good ability. Charge cannon. We're getting a lot more of the epic fruits. All right. Yeah, dark laser is. I have that on my Stallion Noct, and it is pretty OP. What? There's an epic beam launcher. I'm crafting that for sure. We're probably gonna need to farm a little bit of World Truly water, but outside of that, 3-star starfruit again. All these kinship peaches as well. This stuff is broken, bro. What the heck? Straight up insane, honestly. This epic beam launcher. Hold on, let me see if I can store these elsewhere. Probably would be better. I mean, these are useless. I'm just gonna use them. Okay. Let's see, what next? We got another, but that one's uncommon plasma rifle. Already movable king. Lumbering handbook, nice. Alright. Not some nice loot. Handiwork handbook, nice. Again, a lot of these resources. Hold on. Let me stow those away. And schematics can go here. Alright, so up next, these ones we got a lot less. So it is 71 gorgeous ancient relics. Training crystals? You can get those from here. Those basically automatically level you up by 1. So, regardless of what level it is. Let me check the passives we got so far. I think there were some the World Tree passives. Something about the World Tree's hedge. Okay, so the color is different as well. World Tree seedbed. Decrease hunger depletion rate by 50%, HP minus 20%. World Tree resource no advantage when approach. So yes, all of them seem to have that. Hermit Sage, World Tree resource no advantage when approach. Attack 50%, defense plus 30%. Very useful for like attack focus pals, okay. The other two kinda I mean, the hunger depletion rate might be decent for base pals maybe, but you'd probably be better off just having you know, stuff like remarkable craftsmanship, work speed 75%. Probably better off having that. I might get vampiric on one of my main pals because I don't know. I know I gotta test like how much HP it gives you back. Because if it gives you decent HP, that might be good to have like on one of my main pals. What else you got? Ooh, a lightweight ancient schematic 1. 2 of the ancient thingies. Lightning bolt. Power lotus. Double-edged holy sword. Alright. Up next, we are going up for the epic ones. 41 of them. Power on. And we are gonna store some stuff in here. So far, I think the best loot we got out of this is the epic beam launcher. That is pretty OP. Let's see what we get out of those 41. They can still give kind of loot, so they're not guaranteed to give good things. Probably the same for the legendary ones, I'm assuming. Okay, that is a 4-star, right? Which one of those is that? A 3-star, okay. 3-star fruit. Implants, diamond body, okay. I think diamond body is the strong one. I think it's like defensive, right? Implant again. Eternal engine. Fruit, yes. King of the Waves, and we got another one. What was the previous one? God of Destruction. Isn't that pretty OP? Hold on. That is something already existed, but I think it was one of the strongest ones. Oh, I know, it is a new one. Attack, defense, and minus max health. Okay. So for very offensive pals, you could have that, but it does take away from your health. Rare beam launcher, we already have the epic one. Oh, uncommon drone launcher, yes. You can always combine schematics, so just good opposite look up the legendary. And rare drone launcher. Okay, we are getting new weapons. Well, not today, because we got a Palworld 3 Holy Water, but alright, for the last one, it is the 15 glistening ancient relics. Oh no, I want to see this individually. Okay, so just mythical wood and poxolite. Come on, show us the good stuff. You're gonna drop good things, right? God of Destruction. Just one of these. Is that a visual glitch? Yeah, that's a visual glitch. Okay, it's giving me lame rewards now. Immortality. What? I'm assuming that's not actually immortality, it's just like a defensive idiosyncratic. That's just a defensive implant. More idiosyncratics. Okay. Okay, so there's not much difference between those two, it seems. Got a carrying load as large. Yeah, nothing too crazy from the legendary ones. Like, they give good loot, but for how rare they are, you would think they would give better loot more often, but not really. Still, we got a very good amount of loot, including drone launcher rare, beam launcher epic, and we got this armor on rare, but I think I'd rather craft the uncommon one for this, because it gives you carrying weight, carrying capacity. So yeah, I mean, pretty good honestly. Also 2 training crystals and some handbooks. I think the craziest thing is probably like the fact we can just straight up get a pal instantly to 4 stars with the stuff we got. We're missing one. That is a 1 star. That is a 2 star. Also, these are also pretty useful. I'm gonna use those on my main pals that are low level. Same for the kinship beaches. And yeah, there it is. 3 stars. Grab the kinship peaches as well. Alright, do I have the pencils on my team? The main pencils? No? Okay. Well, let me get that. So there's this. Yeah, there's the golden glow around on the when it's on the PC. So yeah, this is trust level 4. Now I want to increase that. So I'm gonna use 5 of these. And then 3 of these. So that should be like level, what, 8? 7. Alright. Also wanna, I'm assuming this is a water type. Yeah, also wanna awaken it. Which I don't think I have enough World 3 Holy Water, so forget that. And so let's buff the stats. I need my ability classes. So it is 95, 94, 61. So let us start with the HP, which is currently 23,200. When I do that, it's going to be go to perfect. That is 23,500. Again, this isn't going to see much of a difference because it's already a 94. 3,570. Now that is going to go to 3,618. Okay, the attack is going to be more noticeable. It's going to go from 61 to 81. So 3,099. And it goes to 3,244. Okay. Now for my, because we got 3 more defense fruits. Can I use them on H? That is 99 defense. But I mean, I still want it on perfect, so it's gonna be very little. Is it even gonna change? 2,893 to, just out of curiosity, I gotta see. It's like +5 defense. That is pretty useless. But yeah. And we got a few more defense fruits for later. Is there any pal that we'd like to instantly level to max, like empowerment? Let me see. Oh, yeah, I think I know. It's that one that literally won Gumas. Because of the passive. I think that's the one I'm leveling. The stars. Where's Gumas? Did I already put it back? I might have. Can you search my name? No, sadly no. Let me check the storage. Yeah, I did. Okay. Yeah, we want that back, please. Level 1, Gumas. Just 40% of wood. Right, so I gotta see just how much the 1-star gives. If it does upgrade, which it should, then I am gonna give it more. If it doesn't upgrade, then I'm stopping there. Gumas's rank has increased. Let's look at the passive. It is now 45%. Does not say. Yeah, we got a level 1 of these to gather mythical wood. I mean, any type of wood really, but I guess we don't even need to craft mythical wood anymore because we got the ancient furnace for that. Sorry, not the ancient furnace, the relic recycler. Didn't we get a lot of mythical wood? Let's see how much we got out of all those relics. Myth. Is it not called mythical wood? Wood. What? What is it called? Guess I can look in the technology tree. It is mythical wood. 3,900. Yeah, we wouldn't really need to gather that anymore. But regardless, it might be useful if I ever want to use that in the future to carry a lot of wood. I have that option. Plus, this also helps with expeditions once I level it up. Same for these two that I were in my party to get leveled up. So yep, that's it. Is there anything else that I really want to look at today? I'd like to see the archery, but that's, yeah, that's expensive. I think we'll save that for next time. Let me get the AI course crafting though, so I can at least do that. So we need like 15. I'm gonna get like 40 of them. So I'd like to maybe try one of the bosses, the Faybreak one. So I would get my high level pals. And I think we're gonna go try that. We'll just try with my main team and see if that works. Technically, I think Ice is strong against Dragon, is it not? So we might struggle with that. Let's see. We're going to go to Faybreak Tower Hard. So I'm not sure how that's gonna go, but I want to try that. Wait a second, I definitely want the food buffs. I don't think I have them, so we gotta go back. I know I've tried Celine quite a while ago, so we are stronger now at least. So we want food buffs. It might be here. Huh. Yeah, they are. There it is. Mammoth curry. And there was also a defense one, which is this. Carbonara, one of my favorite foods actually in real life. And I'm gonna be using the, well, I'm actually just using the offensive one on myself too, I think. And yes, we want the attack pendant. Maybe the defense pendant as well. It might help, honestly. Drone launcher, yes. Alright. Think we go with this? Oh, I didn't mean to quick stack that. Let me get that back. We definitely want the boost gun, which I don't think we have equipped. So let me get that. Where is it? There it is. We're not gonna use... I think we're not gonna use a plasma rifle because it has less ammo. It's gonna go away very quickly. So we'll use a mega boost gun. We'll use a beam launcher, it lasts a little bit longer. And yep. Alright, we are as ready as we'll ever be. Let's go. I don't have pamphlets on my team because obviously I can't use that inside closed spaces. The game won't let you. Which, I mean, makes sense. That thing is freaking gigantic. Alright, hold on. Let me check something before I start. Alright, back. Alright, so we're gonna try the hard version. Let's see. Alright, here's hoping we actually managed to beat it. I'm not sure. Favorite card. I don't know if they increase the difficulty or not, but that could also be something. We might need a fire pal. If we can't beat it, we'll probably just get a better fire pal. Ready using the mega boost gun, please. And yes, probably deal with those favorite warriors first. Jet Dragon is dead already. Yeah, I think we're screwed, honestly. Yeah, no, we are screwed. So did they make those warriors tanky? Because I swear they would nearly die instantly right away. Agitron is dead. Yeah, no, we are screwed. You can just kill me. I think they made it harder as well, I'm pretty sure. Because that is just broken. Yeah, we're gonna have to come back a lot later, honestly. One thing we can try, though. So instead of this, I got another plan. We're trying a boss that I believe I am ready for, at least. I guess we do gotta wait for Deuce 2 to regen, though, sadly. She's gonna take 10 minutes. Damn it. So... I believe it's Belenoir Libro. Yes. And I'm not gonna fight it here, but I do want the resources real quick. So let me go over to... So yeah, let me check this thing. Ancient Wall and Door. That is pretty cool, honestly. Ancient Wall and Window. Alright. Yeah, this thing. And it's just so we get the materials to build it elsewhere. But I'm just gonna grab them from here. So we need 100 stone and 20 pallium. Now we can TP away over to a base somewhere. What base do I want to use for this? Maybe the fishing one. I haven't really used that for anything. Plus, I think we can go in a new area. I just don't want to go there like right away, because I'm scared it might destroy it in case it goes wrong. I don't think it does. I think it's just a separate area. If you can choose to fight in a separate area, but I'm not 100% sure. I haven't done it after the update came out that added that. We're gonna try summoning altar. Place it right here. We are not gonna want those spells in here anyways. So let me retrieve them. So we are gonna want Pancelus. So that is gonna be our air support. And from there, I think we go by level. And also focus on those two. And we have a Belenoir. Any max clearance spells are gonna be stronger too. This thing is pretty powerful.